This is Willie Castro. The wind of the pitch. And there's a strike on the outside corner. And a new season is officially underway. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 1.
It's a good take.
And a base hit right there. And now it's Josh Naylor. Fought off foul. Castro gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should happen here today.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's 2 down. On the north side of Chicago, John Shelby and Chris Singleton. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. 2 outs, base is empty. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Swing and a miss, the velocity. So up now for Chicago, Luis Rengifo. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Out of here. So he just clears the wall. It's 1-0. Gunnar Henderson now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here on opening day. Swing and a pop off in foul ground. Grabs it on the run. And there's one away. Here's Elliot Ramos. On the ground. And 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Lawrence Butler, the next Cub to hit. First pitch, not close. That's out to center field. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and now Matt Olson. Swings through that one for strike 1. One of the things that helped Olson in 2023, a stance adjustment, and that as well kept him more. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Here's Nolan Arenado.
That's one of those lookout pitches. As soon as it leaves the pitcher's hand, you start bracing for impact, knowing that it's going to be hard to get out of the way of that one.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Different situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Butler. They get 1.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Here's Sean Murphy. Swings through that one. 0-1.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And that's the third out. Back here at Wrigley Field, digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Tommy Edman. Lifted in the air down the left side. One down. And now it's Luis Garcia. Big snap center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
All over that one right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
And downstairs.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play, but in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
The pitch. Ripped on a line. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. So now the DH spot, Blake Sabol. Right to the backstop. Nothing happening on the bases, though. And now time is called as there's a visit to the mound. Just talking things over. Nobody getting loose out in the pen. So a little consultation. Up and in. 2-0. Swing and a miss.
2-1.
That one missing inside. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a base hit as a run scores. Not in time. He's safe. And they're up by 3.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
Outside. And now it's even 1-1.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Cruz sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. He's already homered here in this one. Rengifo, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And that one in the air center field. Judge getting an angle on it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And we're back on to the 3rd inning. Here's Andres Gimenez. Here comes the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Rengifo under it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Dylan Cruz digs in now. And there's a ball. Softly hit to third, and it goes just foul. 1 out, bases empty. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle, Henderson. 2 up, 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Castro. It finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Just off the inside edge. Castro off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he chases that one. Out number 3. Bottom of the inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Marsh makes the grab, 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten.
That one ripped. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. They'll circle the bases, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. Bases empty, 1 away. Lawrence Butler, the next Cub to hit. Hard hit, right side. Toss to Naylor. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Tommy Edman at the plate. Outside low. And that is ball 1. And another ball. 2 outs. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. Hit hard, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He somehow got to that outside pitch and pulled it hard into the outfield. Not exactly.
A new pitcher in the game, Spencer Turnbull. And now Luis Garcia. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Count 1-0.
1 run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the 3rd.
That's the ball.
Next offering is down low.
2 balls, no strikes.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
The right fielder, number 4.
Here's Michael Toglia. Doubled in his first AB. That one fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on.
Toss to Naylor. They limit the damage here. Back here at the friendly confines as we go to the top of the 4th. It's Aaron Judge now. Judge comes up empty there.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. When the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. He was plunked in his first trip to the plate. They say he went. For Matt, a pretty impressive resume. A first-round pick back in 2012. The Braves extended him 8 years, $168 million. Remember, they traded for him right at the end of the lockout in 2022, middle of March. So he didn't have a ton of time to get acclimated to his new team. 1-1, check swing, appeal down to 3rd. Didn't go. One of the things from 2023, great counting stats for Matt Olson. but the hard hit rate was through the roof. Tolia sprinting after it. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. Here's Nolan Arenado. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Edman in position. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the 4th. Now it's the DH, Blake Sabol. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Cubs really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the 3rd, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast. Back-to-back singles for him. There's nothing cheap about the way he got down through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
The pitch. On the ground, could be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, we talked about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Rengifo in the box now. No balls and a strike. Popped in the air. Left field. Marsh drifts towards it. He makes the grab. And there's 2 down. Man at first, Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. And that one hops the wall. And that's a double. So 2 on with 2 away. And the batter now, Elliot Ramos. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Jeffers on 3rd. Henderson at 2nd with 2 gone. That one out to right on the move to the gap. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. We go to the top of the 5th. So digging in now for San Diego, Brandon Marsh. First pitch, and he just misses. Marsh in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Kicks and deals. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out to center. And it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Just a simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it.
In the dirt, and the count even 1-1.
Foul.
And another ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Got him swinging.
Now back. The second
Next for the Padres, Andres Jimenez. And a good eye there.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can.
There's one. On the first double play, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Lawrence Butler. In the air, left side. Marsh moves under it. 1 up, 1 down. And here comes Tommy Edman, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And now it's even up. One down, base is empty. Stays alive. Wouldn't chase that time.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Gets him to chase after that one. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. That's got to be an error. And now Luis Garcia. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. They get 1 double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Back here in Wrigley Field. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Digging in, Dylan Cruz. Swings through that.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Righty delivers. Toglia makes the catch, and there's 1 down. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Castro. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Ball 1 there.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Josh Naylor, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
And he deals. And that's down and away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Booyah! He made him pay for that one. It's 4-1. Base is empty with 2 away. And now the center fielder, Aaron Judge.
Number 56.
That one at the knees for a strike. The Padres trailing by 3, and we're at the top half of the 6th. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Michael Toglia. Rib, but it curls foul.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands...
Oh, wow, what a stop. Gathers and throws, and they get the out. So now here's the DH, Blake Sabol. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-2 is the count.
In the air, left field, down the line. 2 away. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Foul ball there. And a pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And right back to the mound. Sends it to first. What a play. Inning over. Back here at the friendly confines. Top of inning number 7. Here is Matt Olson. And a pitch. Edman in position. Brings it in. And there's one away. Now Nolan Arenado. Right through there for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
1 down, base is empty. Edman snags it. 2 down. Stepping in for San Diego, Brandon Marsh. Ball 1 low. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1 now. And that one is lifted in the air. Edman sprinting for this one. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. Stepping in, Luis Rengifo. Turnbull back to work. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double, and his 2nd hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you...
Jose Quijada against the ball now.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
And the batter now, Gunnar Henderson. No outs. Runner on 2nd. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
1 ball.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Man at 2nd. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And next for the Cubs, Elliot Ramos. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And there's a foul ball.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Cruz puts it away. Run who tags at 2nd. In there safely.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Butler at the plate now. That's ball 1. Rengifo on 3rd with 2 out. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. This one high in the air to left center. Marsh on the move. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Here at Wrigley Field. So here's Murphy now. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Gets a piece and stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. The 0-2. On the move. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. So digging in now for San Diego, Andres Gimenez.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 52, Nick Sandler.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 2 away now. At the plate, Dylan Cruz. So now a pinch hitter, Cody Clemens. Trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Check swing, went around. Strike one.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
He swings and fouls one off. The Cubbies leading by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. And down on strikes he goes. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. So up now for Chicago, Tommy Edman. Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time. Quijada goes 5 feet 11 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Judge pulls that one down, and there's one down. Now here is Luis Garcia. Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Michael Toglia, the next Cub to hit. One for new pitcher on here, Kyle Finnegan.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Willie Castro. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Tied him up inside with that one.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Next pitch is downstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Ducks and misses. It's a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. Next for the Padres, Josh Naylor.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 37, J.J.
And first offering is fouled off. The Padres trailing by 3 here at the top of the 9th. Pitch misses inside and 1-1. That one missed.
Ball 2.
Next offering is in for a strike. He goes down looking. Last chance for the Padres. Aaron Judge, the next to hit. Swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
Wouldn't chase that time. The pitch. In there. And so now 1-2. This could end it. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it. Perez with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
4-1 the final here today. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Padres,
All right, ready to get underway. This is Willie Castro.
Willie Castro.
And here it comes. Fastball for a strike. And the 2024 season has officially begun. Comes up empty. 0-2. Noel. And he takes it himself for the out. And now it's Josh Naylor.
The first baseman, number 22, Josh Naylor.
That's a little bit low. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. Here comes Aaron Judge. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, Boo, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
And now the count is even.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Matt Olson. McMahon makes the catch, and that is that. This is J.J. Bleday. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1.
And ball one. Started to go after it. Now we'll look down to third. No swing. Eric Summersgill with the call. Up the middle. And that chance handled. Got him on the off-balance throw. One gone, bottom half of the first. Max Kepler at the plate.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some runs while you're at it.
And now the 0-1. And there's a ball. Ripped on the ground to second, to first, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Jorge Soler up at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
And another ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And down on strikes. Back here at Angel Stadium, now the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. Got it. 1 out. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Big swing and a miss. 1 out, base is empty.
2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 gone now. Here's Sean Murphy. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Bieber, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. Swings through that one for strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. Hit by him for the K. Back in Anaheim, and now the veteran third baseman, Ryan McMahon. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Just
No, that missed.
missed.
That's the ball. 2 balls, no strike.
And that clips the inside corner. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
1-1.
Ball to strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And a 1-2 again. And another ball.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And next for LA, James Outman. Fly ball down the line. Marsh on the move. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. Here's the catcher to hit, Logan O'Hoppe. Fouled off down the right side. 2 outs.
No, that's down. Ball.
Late with the swing there.
1-2.
And a ball evens the count. The pitch. On its way to the corner. Cruz on the move towards foul ground. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Comes a 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Andres Jimenez. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs. Get deeper in the count. Try to climb the ladder.
He's got it. 1 down. Dylan Cruz, the next up for the Padres. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
And there's a hit.
He was all over that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
1 strike.
Cruz over at first with 1 away. Fouled off left side.
One ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And the right-hander deals. Runner on the go. For the second. Out there. And set for the bottom of the third. There's Nolan Gorman.
The second baseman, Nolan.
The pitch. And that one is inside ball 1.
You know, these Angels, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Righty to the plate. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Dansby Swanson stands in. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
0-1.
that one down the line, and foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 gone. J.J. Bleday, the next to hit for the Angels. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. A gigantic blast, and it ties it up. It's 1-1. Kepler at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here on opening day. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. New inning getting started. Here's Josh Naylor. And the pitch. And that one is inside.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That one misses. 3-0.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Go ahead run on base. And now Aaron Judge.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Struck out swinging his first time. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Naylor gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a swing and a miss. And 1 out now. And now Matt Olson up to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Late on that fastball.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up to this point.
Kicks and fires. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And another ball. Boots it. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. Here's Nolan Arenado.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Misses inside, and it's 1-0. Strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. And he swings through that one.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Not even close there. Ball 2. Ground ball up the middle. Loves it on the dive. Throws from his knees. They get the out, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Jorge Soler. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1. Swings through that.
1-1.
Pitch misses. And the count 2-1. Ouch, that one drilled him. Roll not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, he's just glad he got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity.
Noel swings through it for strike 1.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
And that one upstairs. Out front and foul to the left side. Soler, the lead runner out at second. McMahon on at first with nobody out.
2 and
That
2.
misses the zone. 2 and 2.
Got a full count.
This one in the dirt, down to second,
hey.
but he dances back in safely. And the pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that is a big first out. 2 on, 1 out. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. That one missing inside.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
Next offering in there for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2. And another ball. Off the plate. Full count 3 and 2. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And fouled off. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And that's a little bit high.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
In the air, right field. Sizing this one up. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Brandon Marsh. Bieber back to work. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Marsh measures 6 feet 4 inches. 26 years old. Usually in center field, but today starting in left. The wind of the pitch.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick, and the most important play is that ball down the left field line. Getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
And it slams off the bottom of the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Go ahead run on base. So here's Murphy now. And a sac bunt here. Zips it to first. And that's an out on the sacrifice.
That's exactly where you want that sac bunt to go. Down the third base side. Good execution. It's exactly where you want that bunt to be.
Next for the Padres, Dylan Cruz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That clips the zone. It's 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, dude.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two on, 1 out. Strike 3. Got him swinging. Huge strikeout there. So the lineup flips over. Stepping in for San Diego, Willie Castro. And that's in for a strike. That one finds the zone. 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Kicks and deals. Good slider ties him up, struck him out. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
The right-hander back to work. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul.
You know, these Angels just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Nabs it, and a quick out, number one.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swanson now at the plate as he swings through strike one. That's a strike. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. And 1-2. The shortstop takes a ball. Got him swinging. J.J. Bleday, the next to hit for the Angels. He's already homered here in this one. That's to third. Arenado to first in time. And that is the inning. And we're back. Top 6. So digging in now for San Diego, Josh Naylor. That pitch gets the inside corner. 0-1. McMahon slings to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Aaron Judge at the plate. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Swings, he misses, struck him out. Matt Olson up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Now one missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes a pitch. And a swing and a miss. Padres. Bottom of the 6th inning. Down the number 2 hitter, Max Kepler. And he deals. In for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Here's the 0-2. And that's outside. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Jorge Soler, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 2. Wouldn't chase that time.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Swings through that one for strike 1. The 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That's inside. Puts and misses. It's a strikeout.
The third baseman, number 24.
And now it's the Angels cleanup back. Ryan McMahon. JoJo Romero gets the call from the pen.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And that one is lifted in the air. Marsh on the move. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
Well, Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Bounce to the left side. Sends it across to first. That's the third out. Back here at Angel Stadium, we go to the top of the seventh. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 39, Edwin Diaz.
The pitch. Outman settles under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away. Next for the Padres, Brandon Marsh. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
That slider breaking in could be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. I saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to
swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Andres Jimenez. He's 0 for 1. He's under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's set for the last half of the seventh. And now the center fielder, James Outman.
Pinch hitting to the Angels, number 44, Harrison Bader.
Romero back to work. And a swing and a miss.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. The wind and the pitch. That misses. And it's 2-1. To kick the pitch. That got him. And the potential winning run is aboard. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. That one hit to right. And it's caught for the out. Now it's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That's back there. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Textbook bat control right.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Carlos Estevez.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
And here is Dansby Swanson.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
With the go-ahead run at third, here the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one just misses the outside corner. And the count is 2-2. And the righty deals. That one misses. 3-2 down.
Full count.
And swinging, it's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. J.J. Bleday, the next to hit for the Angels. He's already homered in this game. First offering, and it just misses.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
In the air, out towards left center. Marsh makes a nice running catch. Back in Anaheim, we go to the 8th. Stepping in for San Diego, Dylan Cruz.
1-0.
Backed off the plate that time. Up and in, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. That's in there. And the count is 3-1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. So the batting order turns over. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Willie Castro. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 26, Bryce Iglesias.
And that's down. A base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Left-hand hitter waits. Bounced up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Throw comes in quickly. Holds that go-ahead run at third. And there's still one away.
Back-to-back base hits. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. First pitch misses.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
1-1.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative. But you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
2-1 now. Swanson to second. There's one, and that's 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now batting Max Kepler. The pitch. Late on that fastball.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And he makes the grab. And there's one down. And next for the Angels, Jorge Soler. The hit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Now a fly ball to right center. Cruz sizes this one up. And there's 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. Down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Not close with that one. And it's a ball and a strike. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill. And a swing and a miss. And we're back. And here is Matt Olson.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 74, Felix Hernandez.
1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0.
Batista.
The pitch. Swing and a miss.
Now this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
That's down and in.
Strike.
Right-handed reliever. And the count 1-2. And here it comes. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Nolan Arenado, the next up for the Padres. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one.
No strike.
Late swing, fouled off. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Noel takes it himself, and that quickly 2 away. Now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Now left fielder, Brandon.
And
That's
ball
the ball.
1. 2 down, nobody
One
on.
and out.
Here at the top of the ninth. That one at triple digits.
Just
1-1.
amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never had a chance.
1-2. Count.
Got it. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Bottom 9. So in now for the Angels, Jhonkensy Noel. And a pitch. Misses inside. And that is ball 1. And that one is inside.
2 balls, no strike.
Righty delivers. Not even close there. And that's ball 3. That clips a corner. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Count is full.
Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. And the winning run is aboard.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect.
Liam Hendricks out of the bullpen.
Pinch running the first for the Angels. Number 3. G1 Bader.
And now Bader up to the plate. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Winning run on base at first. No outs.
Ball.
And another ball. And that misses out the outside edge. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Runner on the go. Pitch it for a strike.
That's a head-scratching at-bat, walking back to the dugout. But you got to give credit to the pitcher, working his way back in and finishing the hitter off.
In the air, right side. And he made a great effort on that one. And now here is Nolan Gorman. 1 for 3.
Gorman.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Winning run at third, 2 down. Here at the last half of inning number 9.
0-2. 1 ball, 2
In
strikes.
the dirt, but kept close. And the runner holds. Trying to send this to extra innings. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Judge getting an angle on it. And that is the inning. On to extra innings. So digging in now for San Diego, Sean Murphy. And a pitch. Bunts it straight back to the mound. In plenty of time to first. One up, one down. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Runners at the corners here, one away. Dylan Cruz, the next up for the Padres. Pinch hitter coming on, Cody Clemens. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Just missing there. And the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Mountcastle goes to second. Safe there. Wide throw, and it gets away. Willie Castro will hit next.
Willie Castro.
Little chopper rolls foul. The pitch. That's off the mark. 1-1. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. And the right-hander deals. Inside, just missed.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Swings and misses. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Josh Naylor, the next up for the Padres.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 60, Garrett Clevenger.
Headed down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. Outside low, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Big swing and a miss. Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swanson. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Back here at Angel Stadium, and now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. The right-hander back to work. Bunting, and he pops it up. 1 out in the bottom of the 10th. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. J.J. Bleday digs in now. And the pitch a little bit low. Ball 1. With the tying run at second, winning run at the plate here in extra innings. Judge sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. The tag, and that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Bird. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And your final score here today, 2-1. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
Mm-hmm.